And then usually, Anna will probably remember this from the last time, we sort of just talk for a couple of minutes because we got people who are going to be filtering in. They're going to get notified that we're live. They've got an ad to watch.
In the chat room, we're talking about how Sentinel Tactics is Apple Newton exclusive.
And usually, Anna will probably remember this from the last time.
So if you don't, you need to have that hardware to play it. The digital version of Tactics.
All right, Sorry, checking. Stream configuration quality. There's always bookkeeping stuff you got to do before you actually are live. Sure. Excellent stream quality, fantastic. Welcome everybody.
Welcome to Capybara 3, who is on the stream for the first time after buying the game.
Yay!
Woo! Welcome. You are going to be an absolute expert by the end of the night.
Right.
In characters and villains that you can't play yet. Because they're not out yet.
You can't play.
Well, if you have the card game.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
And I highly recommend the card game.
As do I.
We wouldn't be here without it.
Exactly. I mean, honestly, it's the symbiosis between a board game and a video game that brings us here tonight.
And it's a beautiful thing.
It is.
Well said.
Is it a board game? Is it a card game? Is it a video game? Nobody knows. It's just a game, and it exists in many ways, in many systems, in many iterations, as it were. So welcome to the Handelabra live stream of Sentinels of the Multiverse. I'm going to do my intro. Welcome to the Handelabra live stream of Sentinels of the Multiverse. The goal of these streams is to show you how to play the game, as well as cover some strategy that can help you win, whether you play it on the tabletop or on your iPad or on Steam or what have you. As we are the developers, you can be sure to get some insight into the process and maybe even see some stuff before anyone else, which will be the case tonight as we will be taking on the terrible Matriarch. Not only are we the developers, but you also tonight have a special guest in Adam Rebataro, the artist of the original game, as well as most of the artwork in the video game as well, the character artwork. Say hi, Adam.
Hello.
And we also have joining us for a second time on our live stream, Anna from the UK. Say hi, Anna.
Hello.
Is the Matriarch one of your favorites? Is that what I'm to understand?
I do quite like the Matriarch, yeah. I think the Matriarch is interesting, and I'm really looking forward to seeing a bit more story from her.
Fantastic. And of course, as always, my partner and your friend, John. What's going on, John?
Almost always.
Almost always.
Yeah. It is good to be back. Last week, we had interruption in service due to Twitch. If you haven't changed your Twitch password, do that. They got hacked.
Yes, and actually there would have been, that we got the information about it with enough time to fix it so that we could have done a stream last week, but I was actually on the first vacation I've taken in about 5 years, and I was on a boat in the middle of the ocean with no internet. So unfortunately I couldn't get in, and we have learned you don't leave the password with only one person. That is what we've learned.
You should have had some aquatic correspondence.
I should have.
With the fishes.
Oh, very good.
I see what you did there.
How's it going down here
and it was
under the water?
You could have reclaimed me from the deep. So anyhow, the game includes a tutorial that covers the basics, but we will always do our best to explain exactly what we're doing, when we're doing it, and why. And depending on how long it takes for us to win or lose, we may play more than one full game in a session. Actually, we've done that a couple times in the last month or so. We do expect sessions to last about, an hour to an hour and a half. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iPad, Android tablets, PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam, as well as, of course, in the physical realm on your tabletop as a card game. So, as mentioned, tonight we are going to be doing some more preview on the upcoming expansion pack, Rook City.
Right, we posted a blog update today. If you haven't seen that, check it out. It has information about Rook City and its status. It's getting close to being ready, so...
Yes, so Rook City consists of the Chairman, as well as the Matriarch, Plague Rat, and Spite. Those are the four villains. Now, on the stream, we have played against Plague Rat, as well as Spite, I believe, correct?
That's
right. And the Chairman, right?
No, we haven't played the Chairman yet.
We haven't played the Chairman yet.
We played with Spite earlier on, and we played Plague Rat with Christopher.
Ah-ha-ha.
And Plague Rat ate our faces. twice.
All right, so tonight, Plague Rat. Wow, we like we lost, and then we were like, well, let's try it again, and then we lost.
Actually, there was a bug where he was doing too much damage that we didn't notice, but we fixed it after. But we still probably would have lost.
Excuses.
We were playing on the super secret challenge mode, apparently.
Yeah.
So tonight we're going to be playing against the Matriarch, her avian majesty, and of course the ruler of the flock. Her gameplay. Why don't you tell us a little bit about her gameplay, John?
Cool. So the interesting thing about the Matriarch is she's probably one of the only villains that her entire deck can be on the table, just about. On the tabletop, you need to make sure you have a lot of room. In the video game, you need to make sure that you have a scrolling area to have lots of cards, which conveniently we do. Because she's all about controlling birds. She has lots of different interesting foul cards that she puts out. And as you can see on her card, whenever she plays a foul card, another card gets played. So you often get a whole bunch coming out at once. She's also got the Mask of the Matriarch, which does the same thing for non-foul cards. So she ends up playing a lot of cards. And the tricky thing about the birds is that destroying them has a penalty, and not destroying them has a penalty. And so you have to be careful about which penalty you want to take.
Exactly.
Or avoid if you can.
So now, Adam, when you guys were coming up with the Matriarch as a character, what was the inspiration for her as a concept? What was her art? Where did her art come from? And like, where did her mechanics come from? I realize one of those is probably more Christopher's area, but
the mechanics is definitely Christopher's on that. But I haven't talked about her in a while. So she, the original concept for her was sort of a poison ivy with birds. And she just slowly evolved into something very different just over the course of making her Tachyon's cousin and making her young and petulant and kind of a bit of a brat, and so then the motif that we ended up going with was a sort of pseudo goth thing. Because we said, oh yeah, she's young and immature and would go for this dark poetry fad thing.
Right, and so all the Edgar Allan Poe references.
Right.
Yeah. Very cool. Sorry, I just have to jump in because Fanatic is reminding me that bear blasting, similar to humpcatting. Sorry. People are talking power thirst in the chat room, and it's taking me back to the olden days. Anyway, all right.
Yeah, one of the things I definitely wanted to fit in was running mascara. So.
Oh yeah. And hopefully she'll flip during the game because the new art that you've made for her is awesome.
Yes, super awesome. All right, so let's talk about a team.
We have enough heroes for a big scroll bar. Check that out.
Yeah, ooh, scrolling heroes. All right, so we actually have 4 people on the stream tonight, so we'll be doing a team of 4. We'll let our guests choose first. So I guess we'll start with you, Anna. Who would you like to play this evening?
I'm happy to let the chat decide who I want to play.
All right, you heard it, chat. Go right ahead and start shouting them out. While that's happening, we'll go ahead and ask Adam who he might want to play. There's usually a lag, is why I'm doing that. Uh-oh, I'm not hearing people. Hey, chat room. Can you hear me talking, and do you hear anyone else on my Skype call talking? Because I can only hear myself. Okay, interesting. So I can't hear you, but you can hear me. All right. Skype, I am going to hang up on you and call you right back. Hello? We're having some technical difficulties. So you guys they can all hear each other and me. I can't hear them. Let's take a look here. Oh, that's wrong.
Oh.
Oh, I'm hearing bits and pieces coming through. Alright, I am going to quit out of Skype and bring it back. Oh, chat room, tell you what I'm going to do, because I like you that much. We're going to come into the multiverse, and I'm going to put you into Brook City, and you can listen to some music, some Brook City music, while I'm trying to get this worked out. It's very strange. Why would it have worked for a while and now it doesn't work? All right, chat room. I apologize. We're going to be trying another tech. We're going to try and do a Google Hangout real quick. John is in the process of making that. Oh, you know what? Here, let me turn up the music for you.
Alright, I'm going to leave the call too and go to that.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, I can hear both of you now.
Oh, really?
As soon as John hung up, now I can hear you.
Oh, so it's John.
It's John's problem.
Ha 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 ha. Let's join the other video call and see if that works. I'm going to quit out of Skype and we'll see if that's going to at least work.
Okay.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. We are still working on... I hear you. Whoa, you're loud. Holy cow. Alright. Well, I just have to figure out how to get this so that it's not going to be... Alright, built-in output. Let's do Soundflower. Save. Alright. Did you add... Or I guess you pasted the chat.
I sent them the link, so... Adam is here.
So as soon as you left the Skype chat, I started to be able to hear them just fine.
Oh, so it's all my fault.
So it would seem.
Okay.
There's Anna.
All right, I see an Anna. I hear an Anna.
Yay, I hear people. This is good.
And Adam? I don't hear Adam. I see a picture of Baron
Can
Blade.
you hear me now?
There he
now.
is.
Yay.
Yeah, Google had to ask to use my microphone. I didn't see the thing.
And I see the screen.
Yay!
All right, we're back, it would seem. Chat room, how does everybody hear? Sounding good?
Hello?
All right. Yeah, it's usually
All right,
about a
good.
20 to 30 second delay from when we say something to when people in the chat room actually hear us say it. So, all right, so let's all sound off. This is Jeremy.
This is Adam.
This is John.
Oh no.
Oh.
No, fail.
All right. It sounds like everybody can hear everybody. How are the levels? Is everybody at about the reasonable same amount? I hope.
Preston says the other three are a bit faint, but okay.
Oh, they are. Okay, I can turn that up. That's no problem. There we go. Boom.
Yeah, it's
Ronway says, "Oh, it's the Adam."
Yep.
All
or maybe
right.
he said, "Oh, it's the Adam."
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, there wasn't an emphasis on the. So
Yeah, it's true.
that's my title.
All right. So unfortunately, we sort of missed what everybody was calling out for who we should be because we had
Russ
those
is
technical
here.
difficulties. So let's see. Who people were saying? They were saying Fixer, Haka, Fixer, Unity. I can hear you, Jeremy. Dark Watch, Haka. So, yeah, any of those sound interesting to you, Anna?
Yeah, any of them. I'm completely easy. Wait, I'm going to rephrase that. I'm happy to play whoever.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
Are we seriously not doing phrasing anymore? All right, so I guess we'll do Dark Watch Mr. Fixer if that's what everybody wants.
All right.
All right, Adam, who are you going to be?
Oh, that is difficult to choose from. I'll go Dark Watch Expatriette. How's that?
All right. Boom.
Get two of them in there.
Yeah, we'll do both of the Dark Watches. What that means is for the people who are asking for Greatest Legacy, we are not going to do Greatest Legacy tonight. If we're gonna show off both of the Dark Watches, we got to leave something.
Yeah.
All right, John, did you want to put it to the chat as well?
I'm gonna take Fanatic and go wing on wing.
Nice. All right, so I think, you know what? I'll be the Visionary. How about that?
You can hold the team together.
All right, and then where
The rest
shall
of the
we
team is
play?
crazy.
So we got, it's, Mr. Fixer is the only dude tonight, it looks like. Played by the only woman.
Oh, yeah.
Quite fitting. Quite fitting. All right, where shall we play this evening? I feel like we've actually played in both Rook City and Pike Industrial on the stream at this point, haven't we?
We have.
Mm.
Well, where's the Matriarch? Where's the Matriarch going to be threatening, and where's this team going to be defending? Let's put that to Adam.
Team defending. The Realm of Discord's not out yet. I don't know. It seems like people want Insula Primalis or Silver Gulch. Birds and Dinos sounds kind of cool.
Sure.
Yeah, either one of those I could go for. I feel like Insula Primalis, the only reason I would be down on that is because I've played that probably more than anything with the shows and the whatever, the demos. And I think we've only played Silver Gulch on the stream once. Does that sound right? Let me take a look at my...
No, we've played it more than that.
Have we? All right, well, what are people saying?
They're saying all kinds of stuff. There's no consensus.
There's no consensus.
That will happen.
Crow's little scuba suits.
Oh yeah, I guess we've played. So we've played here. So here's the actual official numbers. We have played Insula Primalis 4 times, Megalopolis 3 times, Ruins of Atlantis 4 times, Mars Base 3 times, Silver Gulch 3 times, Rook City twice, and Pike Industrial once. So by
Sounds
that,
like Pike Industrial.
it does sound like Pike Industrial. Although we did talk about how difficult the Matriarch was going to be.
I don't recommend that as the developer for showing off the Matriarch.
Birds and scuba suits
All
by
right.
end of stream. Challenge accepted.
Gonna be sketching while you're playing? I guess you don't have to. You're just talking. So
I'll do a quick one.
You heard it here first, guys.
All right, I have put in Insula Primalis. Does that pass muster?
that works for me.
Yeah, fine.
All right, here it is. The Matriarch at Insula Primalis.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh.
Dark Watch Mr. Fixer default opening line.
I feel so threatened.
FPO, onward. And there she is.
All right, so here's a new thing that the viewers haven't seen yet. At the start of the game, you can check out your hand and stuff.
Yeah, so this was one of the things that was a request that came in a number of times, which was, because a game of Sentinels always begins with the villain, sort of throwing down the gauntlet and starting some crap. You oftentimes will start a game and just be thrown into it and start having to make decisions and not have had a chance to sort of catch your breath. Whereas on the tabletop, you like to, everybody gets to jail their hand and open it up and take a look before they actually choose to start the villain. So that's what this is going on right now. So this would give us a chance to take a look at the Matriarch, give us a chance to take a look at our hands. So let's do that real quick. We've got Mr. Fixer. He's got 2 Bloody Knuckles, a Greased Monkey Fist, and a Riveting Crane. Our good old Dark Watch Expatriette, over here, has a Hair Trigger Reflexes, Prejudice, excellent, Reload, and an Unload. Fanatic has got Consecrated Ground, Emboldened, Holy Nova, and Zealous Offense.
Excellent.
Yay, Zealous Offense.
And the Visionary's got 2 Decoy Projections, a Mind Spike, and a Psychic Maelstrom. So of the 4 of these people, I would say the Visionary is the least well set up for the moment to do something. She's got some basic damage dealers and a Decoy Projection, but none of her interesting deck management.
But you have an area attack if we want to get the birds.
I do have an area attack, so that's good for this particular bad guy. All right, so begin game. Let's go ahead and see what happens. The first thing that the Matriarch does is drop out the Mask of the Matriarch. This is where she actually derives her power from, which is she found it in a thrift store, if I'm not mistaken. And this is what allows her to sort of control the birds.
So luckily she played Dark in the Sky straight off, which is a bit like a forced deployment type of card that brings out a whole bunch of birds from the trash, but there's none. So,
yay! Crisis averted.
Yes.
And this is actually pretty good to get to start as well.
Yeah, get this out first. So we're going to deal 2 sonic damage to everybody.
Yeah, destroying all of our no cards.
Pew pew. I like that you have the full resolution image for that. Dark in the Skies.
Now, I like Mr. Fixer a lot, but I can never remember which of his styles are which.
All right, so Greased Monkey Fist is whenever he deals damage, you may choose the type, and then you increase damage dealt by Mr. Fixer by 1. So that's Greased Monkey Fist. And then Riveting Crane is after Mr. Fixer deals damage to a target, all damage dealt to that target is irreducible until the start of your next turn. And then
remember, so we have the Mr. Fixer's base power is different in the variant, so we should check that out too.
So Mr. Fixer, Dark Watch Mr. Fixer is Bitter Strike. Now his normal power is Strike, and his Dark Watch is Bitter Strike. Mr. Fixer deals 1 target, 3 melee damage, and destroy a hero, ongoing, or equipment card. This is actually one of the reasons why I picked Visionary, was so that we can maybe have her help feed some equipment out.
And then you got Bloody Knuckles, which is actually a really good combo with Dark Watch Mr. Fixer.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I like that one. I think I'm going to open with that. Bloody Knuckles.
All right, we're going to get Bloody Knuckles out.
Yeah, and then I will use Bitter Strike on the mask.
Yes. Getting the mask away is good because it stops her from playing double cards. Mm-hmm. At least some of the time.
Damage.
Excellent.
All of the benefits and none of the drawbacks.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Oh, Jack Handle's beautiful with Dark Watch Mr. Fixer too. 3 damage, everything.
Yeah, pretty
All right.
Expatriette out as well.
Expatriette, what would you like to do? We got a Hair Trigger Reflexes. This is a pretty cool card. When this is out, anytime a non-hero target enters play, she may deal 1 projectile damage. We've got Prejudice, which is one of her pair of guns, Pride and Prejudice. We've got Reload, which is not useful right now. It brings an ammo card out of the trash. And then Unload, which allows her to use as many powers as she has guns in play. So it's another one to sort of keep until she's got some more stuff out.
So my options are basically Hair Trigger Reflexes or Prejudice.
You take a look at the character card too, Jeremy.
Yes. So her new power, Aim, increase damage dealt by Expatriate by 1 until the end of your next turn.
Now, Hair Trigger Reflexes is fun because I just ping all those birds every time.
That's true.
Indeed.
They also damage every time.
Well, she does, if we can hoist chain her or something at some point. or like we don't have throat jab or anything like that. But
okay, well, I'm going to hold on to that for now, and I'm going to play Prejudice. Get that out. And then I will, 4 hit points. Do either of you guys have any damage coming after me?
well, Expatriate's got 1 and 1, so if you do 2, I can finish off that. I don't know what else I've got.
Yeah, you've got a Holy Nova for an area attack.
What I could do is embolden Expatriette. And then, right? That's going to be a really good combo.
Yeah. Let her both boost herself and deal damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And so if you do 2 to the mask, I can also do 2 to the mask, and then it'll be gone.
Okay, so I want to fire Prejudice at the mask of the Matriarch then. Blah blah. In the words of DMX.
All right, Fanatic.
All right. So as we said, I will embolden Expatriette, which lets Expatriette use an additional power, but Fanatic hits them for the privilege. And then I will deal damage. I will exorcise that mask back to the dollar store from whence it came.
I have exorcised the demons.
It's really sad that we don't hear the sound effects.
It is, because they're awesome.
Yeah.
We're just going to have to do them ourselves.
Wow.
Remember that the stream is hearing them.
I know.
So, all right. So, let's see here. Let's actually, since we talked a bit about it, let's go ahead and look at some of these. So, Building of Rooks. At the start of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 projectile damage. We've got Unkindness of Ravens. At the start of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target except the hero target with the lowest HP 1 projectile damage. And then Murder of Crows. At the start of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target except the hero target with the highest HP 1 projectile damage. And as we mentioned before, the Matriarch, whenever one of these foul cards is destroyed, the hero with the highest HP must either destroy one of their equipment or ongoing cards, or the Matriarch deals them 2 psychic damage. So if we take those all out, we have to sort of weather the storm, but they're going to be doing damage either way. So what are we thinking? I could do my Psychic Maelstrom and get rid of all of them, as well as deal her some damage, if that's what we would like to do at this point. I mean, we've already had Dark in the Sky come out. There's at least one more, I believe.
Yeah, I think there's one more. Yeah, I mean, only 3 birds isn't too terrible to leave out, but...
Especially because if I hold on to it, we can take them all out the next turn. So
yeah,
we can save that. Plus Fanatic also has that, right? Holy Nova can do...
Yeah, I can Holy Nova them. And Expatriate has SMG, so we have a lot of options for that.
All right, in that case, I'm just going to go ahead and get out a Decoy Projection now to sort of hold things off for now, and we'll just sort of see what happens next. And then I will, let's see, does everybody have enough stuff to play next turn, or would anybody like to be enlightened?
I think I'm okay. Well, I wouldn't complain about having an ammo.
But it'd be nice to have the Visionary get some deck manipulation.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's
do that and hope that I can get something good.
Or Twist the Ether on the Matriarch is really nice, because we can reduce her penalty.
All right, so I got a Precognition and a Mental Divergence. I'm going to keep that Precognition. That's going to let me sort of manipulate the villain deck a bit. Mental Divergence is good. Actually, I don't have to. It doesn't have to be one of those two. I'm going to get rid of my other.
She doesn't have ongoings. Does the Matriarch have any ongoings? I don't think so. So unless we want the other part of the power.
Yeah, I'm gonna just. I've got a Decoy Projection. I'm gonna get rid of that one and keep. Oh, and I'm gonna and I'll just draw another one.
It's a one shot. Is that an ongoing?
It's a domain.
Oh.
All right,
So
and
it's
of course,
part of the internet.
Neither.
All right, we've got Enraged T-Rex, who wants to hit either.
Hit me.
All right.
Hit me.
Yes, Fanatic is always one to take the damage. All right, Building of Rooks does some damage. And then there's another one of those situations, as we've mentioned on many, many, many streams before. There's a lot of times where everyone has to take the same damage. If you don't want to pick, you can just choose for me. I'm going to do that in this case as well, just sort of let the game do it for me.
So that T-Rex would be nice if we had a rest of mind.
It
But
would
we
be
don't.
nice.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew.
Pew pew.
Horrid cacophony.
Oh, well. I hope we liked all those ongoing cards. Sorry, you are not bold anymore. Alright, so deal the Visionary first here, unless you want to take extra damage.
Right.
For some reason.
Alright, and then I will choose for me. Ugh, I love that sonic damage animation.
The animations are super cool.
Yeah, I like them a lot.
You can
Yeah,
say
they're
thanks
definitely-
to Jennifer for that. She's
Thanks, Jennifer.
yeah, she really found some really interesting stuff to do with the particle systems there to make those really pretty cool. All right, Dark Watch, Mr. Fixer, what have you got for us?
And I've got a jack handle, I've got riveting crane, I've got all sorts of cool stuff. Get to hit all the things instead of one of the things, which is
Yeah.
really nice. And then I've forgotten what riveting crane does again.
Riveting Crane is the deal damage, and then all damage to that target is irreducible.
That's right, so I don't really care about that at the moment, so I could put that in and then just destroy it with my bitter strike in order to hit something. So that's probably sensible at the moment. Yeah, let's do that. Let's
So-
put in.
Play Riveting Crane,
Sure.
and then Bitter Strike.
Yep.
And who are we hitting?
I guess. I don't know, do we want to take out the T-Rex or should we just go for the Matriarch right now?
Yeah, I mean, the issue with the T-Rex is that it's always the target other than itself with the second highest, and unless we get her way down, one of us is going to always be the second highest. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, unless, well, I could Zealous offense it if I can deal enough damage, but I can't yet.
I get to punch it in the face for now then.
all right. All
Yeah,
right,
and I'll
and
destroy the riveting crane.
Riveting Crane.
Don't destroy prejudice, Expatriate will be mad.
I will.
That's good.
All right, Expatriate, what would you like to do?
Well, I kind of think I want a hair trigger reflexes.
It's pretty good with the Dark Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, you get... Or wait, Embolden was destroyed, but is the effect
yeah.
still?
The 2 powers anymore.
It's gone.
That sounds.
Yeah. Well, I'll ping the dinosaur. Try and get him down a little bit.
Pew pew. And I got another reload, which is not useful if you don't have any ammo.
Nope.
All right, Fanatic, what do you got?
Sure is.
Oh, I guess I could just destroy the T-Rex instead of you guys shooting it.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, there's a consecrated ground here.
Thanks
Now
for
you say
that,
that.
John.
I forgot I hit it. Well, we could just leave it around and save it for something worse.
That would be handy if there's a volcano.
Yeah. I was thinking of Holy Novaing to get rid of the birds. What do you guys think about that?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not going to do
Yeah,
an
for the
area
villain.
effect with Visionary. I'm probably going to do Precognition so we can see what's going
Yeah.
on in that villain deck.
So I'm happy to take the damage from the birds anyways, so it doesn't matter the order here.
I love the radiant damage. Both the sound and the
Alright,
effect
so here's
are
the
awesome.
first reaction from the Matriarch. She's going to hit the target with the highest. Actually, it's not hitting me, it's hitting the highest, so you can choose to destroy an ongoing card or take 2 damage.
I guess I can take 2 damage.
whichever one, the other person's going to take the next one. So
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter then.
And there goes Murder of Crows. And I don't have a choice because... And so now we have 3 people who can choose.
sorry, I was like, I will take the damage, but it's actually not whoever.
Yeah,
does
you are
it.
actually the lowest.
Yeah.
But such is life.
I'm happy to have you guys take the damage.
Thank you for your consideration.
Well, Expatriette didn't take one of these, so fair's fair.
All right, so who wants to take?
I don't
All
have
right.
a problem taking it.
All right. And do you? I assume you just want to take it, not destroy.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, I gave you hit point back. There you go.
There it is.
So bad.
All right, and now, Fanatic, would you like to hit that T-Rex or the Matriarch?
The T-Rex isn't going to be dead, right?
No.
I guess I'll hit the T-Rex. But next turn I'm hitting the Matriarch.
Okay.
Oh, final dive. I can do that on the T-Rex.
Yeah,
next
we
turn,
just give
probably.
one more damage to that T-Rex, and then
I should
good.
not.
I can throw it. I can pick it up and throw it at the Matriarch.
nice.
Final
Alright.
Dive is so cool. When you
So
get
I'm
I want to sketch of that, Adam, as well.
Very nice.
Not
All
sure,
right.
I'm not sure Art Monkey.
All right, so Precognition, for those on the stream who are not used to how the Visionary plays, Precognition lets me look at the top 3 cards of the villain deck and then put 1 on the top and 2 on the bottom. So we basically get to pick which one of these foul we would like, which one of these foul we would like to have out. So we could do...
One of the ones that only deals 1 target damage instead of everyone, maybe?
Yeah, so that's each target. This one card deals the hero target with the lowest HP 2 projectile. It's the Kettle of Vultures. And this each hero target other than the lowest HP. Yeah, I think we could probably keep out Kettle of
There.
Vultures.
That'll hit me.
All right, so we'll keep that out. We'll put these guys on the
And
bottom.
then it's going to play a bunch more foul, but... That's the trouble with the Matriarch is you're going to... Oftentimes you get a Precognition and it's all birds.
Yeah. It's birds all the way down.
There's a slim chance at avoiding a Dark Sky, though, so...
That's true, yeah.
All
or
right.
maybe 2 of them.
Is anybody dying to be enlightened?
I think I'm going to play my SMG, so I don't super need it, but
You have lots of reloads and no ammo.
yeah,
ammo.
I need some ammo before too long here.
All right, yeah, that's fine. I
But
can do it.
I'd still love to see it twist the ether. So I don't know.
All right, you know what? Yeah, Visionary will do it herself again. Now, let's see. We got Mass Levitation and another Mind Spike. Ugh. Not what I was looking for. I'm going to get rid of one of these Mind Spikes, and now we're going to... And I got a Demoralization.
There, so you can just kill all the birds that is deciding to do it recklessly.
Pricey Provinces says, kettle corn of vultures.
All right, and just for that, I'll go ahead and... I know I'm squishy, but I'll take the damage this time. Visionary.
But you do have a cocoon you can hide in.
All right, River of Lava. At the end of the environment turn, each hero may destroy one of their equipment cards, or else they have to take 4 fire damage. So would you like to get rid of Prejudice, or are you going to take damage?
I'll take the damage.
All right.
I don't like getting rid of my guns.
Alright. Insula Primalis is not our friend.
No.
At least that card's easy to get rid of.
Here, before this goes any further, I'm going to... I think I have this... Yeah, I have these turned way up, because I think last week we might have turned these way up for some reason. I'm going to turn them back down. Because we're blasting through these animations too fast, because they're so pretty. All right, Kettle of Vultures.
Alright,
And-
you get to shoot it.
Blah, blah.
Blah, blah. All right, do you want Dark Watch to deal... Yes? Yes, we
Yes.
do? Yeah? All right.
I do.
Wah, wah. And there's the Dark in the Sky.
No!
Mm,
That is bad. This is bad.
All right, so do we want to
Yes.
hair trigger reflex all of them?
I think so.
All right.
Wow.
This is going to be interesting. All right. Who is considered the highest? Expat?
That sounds
Yeah,
like poetic justice.
I did the damage. I'll take the damage. Seems fair.
You can stop anytime.
Am I just going to keep going?
Keep going, yeah. I think we're... Until one of us hits 10, keep going.
Okay.
And then I won't.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to do a round robin now because we got 16, 15, 15, and 14, so...
Right.
So we'll say yes. Yeah, so this is where, the UI starts to become important because when you're doing so many of these in a row, you don't want it to get too annoying.
Right. Well,
And
we might get
there's
to
a
play a
message.
second game, so...
That's true.
Yes, hit the mask of the matriarch.
Oh, yes.
All right, well, there's no birds, so that's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
Mr. Fixer.
that's Awesome.
None of us are below 10.
Yeah.
I
That
thought I
worked
would.
out pretty well. Okay.
Yeah,
Actually.
jackhandle might not be a bad thing here because you don't have to worry with bird
Yeah.
deflects.
Yeah, I could play Jack Handle and then not use a power, and therefore be able to use it next turn. So
Oh, you
silly
don't-
to destroy it straight away. I
Oh,
don't think
yeah.
anybody else wants me to destroy their things, so...
Yeah, I mean, I don't have
yeah.
anything out. Fanatic doesn't have anything out. The only person who'd be able to destroy anything is going to be Expatriate, so...
Yeah. And Expatriate need their guns, so, yeah, I'll do that. That sounds sensible. Play Jack Handle. And then refrain from using my power.
Oh, you're not gonna... Okay, I thought you would hit them with it.
But then I have to destroy something.
Yeah, the jackhandle.
Yeah, I mean, you would get to use it once, basically, so...
No.
I just tweeted a picture of a bird in a scuba suit.
Oh,
Oh, seriously.
Now I gotta launch Twitter. Yep, there it is. Right,
And now I need to find this. Okay.
it's right here. Boom.
Oh, there we go.
Brilliant.
I like that he's got like the dry suit.
Oh, man.
Nice work. Nice work.
Retweeted. All right, so, Dark Watch, what do you got for me?
Let's put that out.
Rubber ducky, you're so fine, Mary Mayhem says.
And I can either... Well, you know what? I'm going to submachine gun because I can do one to everything, right?
Oh yeah, then I can final dive that
Yeah.
because that requires it to be at 4.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right, we've done 2 HP damage to the Matriarch this game. Good for us.
Woo!
It's all right. I'm gonna throw a enraged T-Rex.
Yeah.
After.
Nemo.
Unless you want me to hit the mask. I still can't do Zell's offense because there's no obsidian field out yet, basically. So, final dive.
All right, so the final dive, for those who didn't read it, basically you get to destroy a card that with 4 or fewer HP, but then you get to essentially throw that target at something else. Whatever its HP was, you get to then do that as damage. So, all right, are we trying to take out the mask?
Like
or
that
we?
poor guy in the artwork.
Yeah.
Well, I'm only gonna hit the mask if you're gonna destroy it.
All right, so that would take it down to 3. So I could conceivably mind spike it.
The problem is, like, if we don't destroy it, it heals her. So.
Right.
And she doesn't have any more Dark in the Skies. So why don't we destroy it?
The GIF is remarkably similar.
Yeah, I can. That's fine. I'll mind spike it.
Okay, let us take out the mask, and then we shall take her out. Then I will hit the Matriarch for 1-1.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh!
You actually timed that up almost perfectly, as it turns out.
Hey, another Embolden that I can put on Expatriate and then have it get destroyed.
Alright,
before it gets to be used.
Wonderful.
Exactly what we want.
All right, Mind Spike. Mask of the Matriarch is gone. I still don't have my thing. You actually have ammo now.
Oh, and liquid nitrogen is awesome to have.
Yeah, so unless anybody is dying for it, I'm going to enlighten the Visionary again and hopefully get a Twist the Ether.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, do it.
Another Mind Spike.
You just spiking minds.
I know, and a Prophetic Vision. All right, I think I might actually keep both of those and get rid of Mass Levitation. Although on Insula Primalis, that's actually a pretty decent card to use.
What are the odds you're actually going to play that?
I know, I never play that card, so throw it away.
I mean, there are situations where you want to have it, but they're usually dire situations.
All right, I got suggestions. So who wants me to pull a Dark in the Sky and put it on the top of her deck?
Yay!
Yeah, that'd be fun. All right, do we all agree to discard?
I agree.
Yes.
Let's see why not.
I do.
I concur.
The one thing I really liked about your artwork, the new artwork, Adam, is how much the green of her dress pops in the new artwork.
Yeah, Rook City. I was actually doing it at work when I was working for a company back then, and so my monitor settings were really off, and so the whole expansion was very dark.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I was like, when I first saw the artwork, I was like, what? I didn't know her dress was green. I went back and looked, and it's like, it is, but it's really, muted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind
Really
of
cool.
see it just a little bit in there.
Yeah.
She will have a crocheted version at some point.
Nice.
I've
Sweet.
looked very closely at the colours
Very
of
nice.
everything to make sure I have the right colours of yarn for when I want to do this. So now,
right,
now
so-
I have decisions like, do I use the original dark colour or the new brighter colour? I don't know.
Split the difference, maybe?
I would say the new color, because I actually just finished the new oversized art for her also, and it's the same
Okay.
color as this. So.
Very cool. All right,
Then I will take art direction from the art.
Expat, should we do some damage to that Velociraptor
Yes.
pack?
Yeah, let's shoot that thing.
I figured as much, but I have made the mistake in the past of acting before getting confirmation while on the stream, and I try not to do that. All right. And the Kettle of Vultures. Do we want to blast it?
What's everybody at? What's our health at?
We got 11, 15, 14, 14.
Yeah, we can take it.
I mean, okay. We could hit her with those nitrogen rounds first. Like, because those aren't going to go off until next turn, right?
Yeah, I think it's too late anyway, though.
We can undo.
Well, we can...
Oh, okay. Yeah, undo.
Because if you put nitrogen rounds in your SMG, then you could hit her first, and then she's only going to do 1 damage, right?
That's true. Yes.
All right, so let's go ahead and we'll say no to hair trigger reflexes. And we will continue to say no to hair trigger reflexes.
Ooh.
Ugh.
I would shoot him, though.
Yeah, I'll shoot that. Doesn't really hurt me to shoot it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those cohorts are not very nice.
Yeah.
The cohort's actually interesting. The only 2 pieces of artwork that were done on an iPad in the entire game.
Really?
Huh.
Can we pull
Yes.
that up?
What's that?
I was asked Jeremy to pull it up.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, the cohorts were done on iPad. I had just gotten one for a different job, and then and a stylus for that thing. So, yeah.
Have you
Yeah,
done
those-
other
those
stuff
are-
on like a tablet, different tablet, or?
Yeah, I use the Surface Pro for a lot of things now.
Okay.
Yeah, but those are the only 2 artwork that are from that.
Very interesting. All right, Mr. Fixer.
Oh, you see, my plan was going to be to kill off lots of birds, but it makes more sense for Expatriette to kill off lots of birds rather
Right.
than me.
So I guess you could just sort of keep putting stuff out,
Yeah.
and then
Well-
start wailing on stuff later. Unfortunately.
So I have alternating Tiger Claw now, which can can bring that one up for me, please.
Yeah, so that is damage dealt by Mr. Fixer is reducible.
Reducible. Yeah, another thing I don't care particularly about, so we'll play that.
Well, so let me just float this because as I'm still learning Mr. Fixer, so tell me what this was the first thing that jumped out at me. If we put out a Bloody Knuckles, which increases all the damage dealt to him, but also by him by 2, and then you were to deal Bitter Strike, and you can get rid of the Bloody Knuckles with Bitter Strike, right? Because it's an ongoing.
Yeah.
And then you could basically deal 3 damage to Matriarch, 3 damage to Hugginin, and 3 damage to Velociraptor pack. Hunin, whatever. Yeah. Sorry about that.
He would take +2 to the retaliation damage, though it wouldn't actually go to him. We already had sort of talked about letting Expatriette hit the Matriarch with liquid nitrogen rounds first, though.
Oh, right. Okay. I was just thinking. All right, so what was it that you had wanted to do?
Totally the plan at some point is to just let him hit everything and then, Bloody Knuckles.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
But it's just not right now.
Got it.
Yeah. So, to be fair, either of the styles will be okay. So that I don't care which one it is.
All right. So, do you want to choose the type of damage or make it? Well, there isn't a lot of things reducing damage.
That increases your damage dealt by 1, though, too.
Yeah, that can be good.
True.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Yep. One key's fine then. And then again, I will not use my power, but next turn I totally will.
All right.
Mr. Fixer's just biding his time, waiting for the perfect moment.
Well, that fits. Like as a martial artist, like he would know when is the right time to strike. All right. Expat, what you got? Liquid nitrogen, yeah?
Yeah, liquid nitrogen on the submachine. No, on Prejudice. Because it only works for one target, right?
No, it works for all the targets.
Oh, yeah, then put it on the submachine gun.
Yeah, you hit the Raptor with it, too.
Yep.
One of those only works for one, so... and then fire the submachine gun.
Yeah, that's the shock rounds. It only goes up. It only does the shock thing once. Otherwise, it's a cavalcade of lightning insanity.
All right, so just any particular order?
The Matriarch has to be
Matriarch first, yeah, and then that doesn't matter.
All right.
Yeah, because now she's going to be debuffed, which is nice.
All right, and you'll take the 2 psychic damage reduced by 1.
Yep.
Awesome.
And that guy's going to be destroying ongoings. If he lives.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Yeah, let's not let him live.
All right, who's considered the highest? Fanatic?
Yeah, Fanatic.
I'm glad that you like that, because that was one that we actually had to... We redid that one like 6 times until we got it somewhere that we really liked it.
It does look really cool. Yeah.
Cold effect is awesome. I was going to do the sound effect, but I can't remember what the sound effect is.
It's like...
Yeah.
All right, Fanatic.
Okay.
Had we talked about emboldening someone, I believe?
Yeah, the Raptor is fine because he's going to hit the bird. Yeah, I think Embolden is still a good play as long as she doesn't do a supersonic beatdown. So let's go ahead and play that again on Expatriette.
Yay, hopefully I'll get to use it this time.
I mean, usually Fnatic likes to play it on herself, but she just doesn't have anything to do with it. So.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I will deal some damage. So...
Well, she's at 65 hit points.
Yeah. I want to start hitting her. So I'm going to do that. Hit the Matriarch.
If we...
hit
how much damage? Yeah, how much damage does the Velociraptor do?
He's only going to do 1. Unless another raptor comes out.
Ugh.
We don't have any other... what's Visionary doing?
Visionary could do damage, but what's your plan, Jeremy?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if we were to take... Say this word again?
Hugin.
Hugin?
Yeah.
I always say hugging, but the bird is hugging me.
What do you have for suggestion? Is there anything interesting we can suggest for her to do?
I don't know. I mean, is there anything?
If Hugin didn't destroy any ongoings.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, and do we really want any of these cards coming back out again?
Yeah, I wish there was Carrion Fields in the trash, because that's fine to put back out and have her not play another card.
Yeah,
but...
and so, I mean, if you look at what else I could do here, I mean, if we are going to lose an ongoing, I could get Mental Divergence out, and then we could try getting them back. I guess I could Prophetic Vision, too, the environment.
Yeah, try to get another Raptor, because if you get another Raptor... then they will kill. I'm going to call it.
Smelling a lot of if on this plan. All right, why not? This is that moment, everybody in the chat room. This is that moment like last week when I was like, oh, I'll just go ahead and play that card. What's the worst that could happen? So that's what's happening here, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to... What did I say I was going to do? We're in Fanatic's turn still. All right, so let's go ahead and do... what we said we were going to do, which is hit the Matriarch.
Hit the Matriarch. He has too much health.
I know. She's not even... We haven't even done 10 HP damage to her yet.
Good. Chastise. Awesome.
All right. And then I am going to go ahead and...
chastise his face.
Prophetic Vision that environment. And what do we got? We got a Pterodactyl Thief, Primordial Plant Life, and River of Lava. Ugh.
Terrible thing.
All three bad choices.
Pterodactyl Thief, to be honest, is the least bad thing.
It is the least bad thing.
Unless you can kill it before it does anything.
All right.
Even though it steals Expatriate's RPG launcher all the time.
All the time.
All right, I am once again going to Enlighten Visionary with the hopes that at some point the only cards left in her deck will be
Which it actually can't do mechanically, also.
Cerebral Hemorrhage.
You probably aren't going to play Demoralization, the chat mentioned.
That is true. Let's get rid of Demoralization. And I mean, now at least I've got to rest the mind, so if worst comes to worst, I could, on that Velociraptor pack, or...
You're going to go through your whole deck and not get what you need.
I guess it's possible because of the other thing made us discard cards. You should see if they're in the trash.
No. Don't, because it will not be tied with the Velociraptor. I mean, with the cohort.
Right.
Oh, does the Velociraptor attack? He only deals non-environment targets, so it was safe.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, though.
It's fine. It's going to be dead anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to jackhandle him.
Yep.
All right.
Destroy a card.
What are we thinking here? Hair Trigger?
I can give up Hair Trigger.
Yeah, Prejudice is also fairly easy to get back.
Yeah.
All things considered, but...
I don't know. It's up to you guys. What do you think? I'm fine with getting rid of either.
I want you to keep the Embolden, though.
Embolden.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So maybe Hair Trigger is a better choice there.
Yeah, I agree. All right, doing it.
Yeah, because we can always kill her birds on our own schedule, right? Oh, great,
Mm-hmm.
Nicarian Fields. Good, so he's not doing very much. All right.
Okay, now I get to lay
Fix
the
or smash.
Yeah.
Are you bloody knuckling too?
Yes.
This is awesome.
All right, here we go. Bloody Knuckle.
Bloody Knuckles.
Damage.
Yep, and then I hit all the things for all the damage.
Hit all the things. And is there a particular order that you'd like to...
I don't care. I think it's all good.
Yeah,
All
doesn't
right.
matter. Jeremy always likes to pick.
Let's get rid of... We're going to get rid of...
Oh,
the
and now
Knuckle.
you can choose damage types for the chat room.
We've had a request in the chat room for Infernal, so let's go for that one first. Oh, that looks pretty. It's
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Another request for Infernal, so let's do that again.
Yeah, we'll keep doing Infernal. Because, yeah, this is the one that people have seen the least amount, so...
Well, the thing is, in the original game, there is nothing that deals infernal damage.
Yeah.
You can only get to it with Twisted Ether.
Mm.
We'll just keep doing Infernal.
The chat keeps saying infernal. So,
They need to get it while they can.
I
Yeah.
do love all those like arcane runes that pop up and spin.
Yeah. We
It's
actually
really-
had some trouble with that. Like, we wanted to make sure we didn't put anything that was someone's going to take offense to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Destroy
and
Bloody
then
Knuckles.
But we found something cool, so.
all right, and get rid of that
Like
bloody
the burning
knuckles.
people, Pydro says. Oh, and overdrive.
Overdrive.
Oh my goodness. You are going to be in the zone here.
All right, so
Right, she's down to 57 now.
You're welcome.
Things are happening.
Okay, so I could actually play a reload, and
yeah,
does that put the ammo into play or into the trash? I mean, or into hand?
into you get to pick, I think. Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let's put an ammo out on
Yeah. If we can destroy the carrion fields,
my. Mm-hmm.
then we can put it on top of the deck and put Huggies on the bottom.
Okay.
That's true. We could do that. All right, so let's. So you want that in play, and what would you like it in play on?
The submachine. No. On prejudice, because that's the
Yeah.
one I'm going to be using right now. So,
You get to use you get to use
Yeah.
2 powers.
well, I'm going to use aim.
All right, so increase damage dealt by 1 until the end of next turn, and then
And then use prejudice and attack the matriarch.
very nice.
Hugbees! I'm glad someone else knows Hugbees.
Oh, sweet, and a shotgun. Would you like me to hit you? Adam?
Yes. I'll just take it.
All right, I'm going to hit you so good.
Oh,
All right. Fanatic, what do you got? You got a Chastise, a Smart the Transgressor, and a Zealous Offense. And a Consecrated Ground, but there really isn't anything to use it on, so...
There is nothing to use it on. I'd have to destroy one of our ongoing cards.
Yeah.
I actually can't do a ton. I don't think we're going to get to destroy that carrion fields. So I could chastise it and prevent it from doing damage from... I was actually hoping a little bit that you might SMG nitrogen rounds so that this thing couldn't do anything. But that's okay. I can chastise it and then it can't do anything.
All right, so final
So
answer?
I'm going to do that. Chastise it and exercise the Matriarch. And I will still like to play Zealous Offense someday, but I can't yet.
Undaunted.
Yeah, she's only at about 75% of her hit points.
We're making progress.
Chipping away.
All right,
Are
well,
you
so you
gonna cut?
chastised this. I could have rested its mind, though. Now I'm
That's
thinking
for
about it.
1 damage? I
Well,
don't know
it's
if that's-
something, at least. I guess, I mean, what am I going to mind spike the Matriarch? I guess I could mind spike the
Your
Matriarch.
precognition.
That's true, I do have
Best
precognition.
of mind is best on things that do lots of damage.
All right, so let's take a look here. All right, we got Munin, Kettle of Vultures, Building of
Not
Rooks.
mutant. He's going to pull out Hugin if you put
Dr.
these on
Delaware,
it.
she is.
Yeah, and I think we had decided before that Kettle of Vultures was the least bad of these. Right? Because that's only the hero target with it's 1 target versus Building of Rooks, which is... Oh,
Building
actually,
is
this
a-
is only 1 as well.
Building Rooks is better because
And it's the highest. So we'll keep that one on top, and we'll put Muggies on the bottom. And then... Huggies and Muggies. And then, let's see here. All right, is anybody dying to be enlightened? I feel like at this point, I'm not going to bother enlightening myself, because I'm just going to have to start just drawing Twist the Ether at some point. So, does anybody need cards?
that's an interesting choice from the stream there, saying mental divergence to give Fix for his bloody knuckles back. That's something we should-
Oh.
That's not bad.
yeah.
I feel like you can probably do more with other things, though.
Yeah, it's probably true, but it was just a thing that I might not have thought of.
Yeah.
All right, so does anybody want the Enlightenment?
I could go for ammo.
Yeah, hook up Expatriette with some more ammo. I mean, also,
With,
Fanatic has
not
nothing to
guaranteeing
play.
ammo, but
Okay, get another flak jacket. Oh, incendiaries.
there we go. Get rid of the flak jacket.
And I'm cocooned. I'm not cocooned yet, but I have a cocoon.
You have a cocoon in your pocket.
Obsidian Field, come on! Ah,
No, it's something terrible.
wonderful. All right, so when this card enters play, each hero may destroy one of their ongoing cards, and if they do, they take 2. If they don't, they take 4.
I will not.
All right, so Fanatic.
I cannot.
Destroy anything?
No.
All right, Mr. Fixer.
I want to keep that too, because I'm going to destroy it in a minute. So.
All right, and now we're just going to do a bunch
Now we're
of
going to
toxic.
lose 40% of our health.
Never mind.
All right, so there's that building of rooks that we knew was coming. Got a
Jackdaws.
clattering of jackdaws. A murder of crows.
Oh boy.
Another murder of crows. And a dark in the sky!
Oh. Oh no.
So at the right at the top of the stream, I believe somebody mentioned that it was possible for the Matriarch to have her entire deck in play at one time.
She still has more.
She still has more, but you're going to get to see a small example of how that might look.
Yep. This
You
is
get
a
to see
Matriarch.
3 of us in damage mode right now.
Yep.
Yeah. And her artwork is going to get completely covered with cards, almost. Oh, her head's peeking out.
Yeah, this
Oh,
actually
and-
isn't the worst. I mean, you can get what's his name. Voss can be like this pretty easily with.
That's true, but this is like not even half of her cards.
Yeah.
I think. So.
Wow, this is crazy.
Well, so it's not bad to kill them all because the carrying field is chastised and she's at -1.
Yeah.
So if we can kill them, I can SMG them.
True.
So
I would suggest that Mr. Fixer do it because that liquid nitrogen round is going to expire on your turn.
Yeah, good point.
yeah,
Good point. I don't think
I could reload it also.
Yeah. Overdrive! That's
Yeah.
my suggestion.
Yeah, but then I have to destroy 2 things. Is there
That's
anything else
true.
I can destroy?
You can destroy that chastised just before, just in time.
Oh, good point. Yeah, fine then. Overdrive.
Like,
All right, overdrive.
I think you won't kill the carrion fields. It'll be at 1 health. So then you can destroy the chastise, and then we can take it out.
All right, so we are going to bitter strike.
Yep.
The first bitter strike. All right, so what sort of order do we want to go
I
through?
don't think the order matters.
Does it not matter?
This is now.
I always like to pick.
I know you do.
Go Infernal again.
All Inferno.
Oh, the Infernal. Yeah.
Oh right, you can't hit the domain because it's chastised.
Ah,
Oh,
But that's okay. But it won't be able to hit us. That's the main thing.
all right.
Yeah, kill all the things.
And now I'm going to choose for me.
Yes. So
All right,
this
I'm
is
just going to jump around on my damage types now, just randomly.
this does push our system to the limits in terms of things to have to decide.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get lost in all of what's happening here. So we haven't
Yeah,
seen
she's-
lightning this
she's a bit
game yet. Let's do lightning.
Krakow!
Caw. All right, we're gonna do Fanatic.
I'm way in favor of a gun that shoots countries out of it.
The gun that's
The grease gun. The grease gun.
That's yeah.
Actually, grease gun is great in this game
Yeah.
against the Matriarch.
Rabbit there says, I like it when Fixer does Radiant. I figure it annoys Fanatic.
There you go.
Wow, is that... Oh no, still not everything.
Oh wait, no, all those cards there, they all have to happen.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to take a break, I'll just keep doing this and talk amongst yourselves.
I'm back in 5.
Yeah, tell us a story, Adam. Tell us a story.
Don't tell you a story.
Actually, I'll tell us a little story. I should have a screenshot of it. It's I don't know. It's a bad joke, but during the development, we put placeholder artwork in before we've got that artwork for you, Adam. And so Jennifer just if there's layers in the card file, she grabs the character out or whatever. She just cuts it out.
Oh, boy.
And so up at the top, all the heroes are up there facing the villain, and Dark Watch Mr. Fixer was facing the wrong way.
That's funny. That's actually...
That is pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
It's funny in a I really wish I wasn't laughing at it kind of way.
Yeah.
I actually, whenever I would draw, I used to draw Marvel heroes a whole bunch in high school, and every time I would draw the Marvel Knights series of them, Spider-Man and Shang-Chi and Daredevil and all that, I would always have Daredevil facing the wrong way.
I guess even on the screen here, he's facing the wrong way. So there you go.
We're almost there, folks.
Hey, so now we know there's 3 copies of Dark in the Skies.
Yeah, we've learned.
Thank goodness.
She still hasn't reshuffled. We haven't seen her mascara yet.
I think we might see it soon.
Yeah, it's possible. If she gets on another bird run.
Wow.
Oh, someone posted a sad muffin in the chat room. Oh, that's Zach. Our trusty volunteer, Zach.
All right.
Are we almost done? Oh, now you have to destroy cards. So,
Now it's time to destroy.
Cast dies. I think that's safe to destroy now. You notice, chat room, that now you can tell which thing you're destroying when it's ongoing or when it's next to something. Handy.
All right, and yes, use it again.
Matriarch doesn't eat at any chain restaurants.
This one will be shorter at least.
Yes. There's no reactions.
Yeah. And there's only 3 targets, so...
Energy, toxic.
Oh yeah, we haven't done energy. That's one that we haven't done yet.
Glug, 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 glug. I like toxic.
Lost the opportunity to do
All
it
right,
now, because
we need to destroy a card
destroy Grease Monkey Fist.
All right. Did I hear destroy Grease Monkey Fist? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, destroy that. I've got another style I can use later, so...
Yeah, you got a couple.
Overdrive.
And Riveting Crane is actually nice to deflect some of that reactionary damage.
True.
Oh, right. Check that out. We all have 6 health.
Wow. Well, I like me a shotgun, but I don't know if I'll get to use it.
Well, you have 2 powers.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'll be around long enough to use it.
Oh.
I mean, I could just put it on use it right now. It's probably my best bet. Yeah, let's tactical shotgun, aim it, and shoot it at carrion fields, and hopefully, because that does 5, right?
Yep.
Yep. Boom.
It does 6 actually.
Yay.
Why it does 6?
Expatriate deals 1 target 4 projectile damage. Dark Watch Expatriate's aim +1.
Oh, because
Is
you have
your-
last turn's aim also.
Yes, last turn's aim is still in play.
Ah.
Okay, so all right, hang on now. Do you want to? Since we didn't realize that, did you want to step back and use prejudice and the tactical shotgun this turn instead of aim?
Yeah, let's do that. That nets more damage. Actually,
Submachine gun might be nice.
Submachine gun, yeah, because I can just polish off the... So do the tactical shotgun. Hold on, is anyone else doing any damage?
Let me see. My eyes are glowing. Unfortunately, I can't really do any good things. What's
Yeah, I mean, you
what's
can
the
do your
environment
default
graph?
damage.
The environment's empty, right?
Environment's empty, and I can do a Mind Spike or a Psychic Maelstrom if we just want.
I would want you to do suggestion.
Yeah,
Okay.
now that we have that Carrion Fields is going to be in there, Suggestion is probably the better play.
Because I was thinking of doing submachine gun and then shotgunning the Matriarch.
Yeah, and I can take care of the carrion fields if you get
Okay.
it down to 2.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Oh, it'll be down to 3.
It'll be done. Yeah, it'll be 3.
What else do I have?
Consecrated
I
Ground.
could smite the transgressor. It's a bit of a waste, but I can do it.
Yeah.
I think that's okay. I
Yeah.
haven't got another power yet this game. So
Yeah,
maybe
we only
not.
have 6 health each, so
Yeah.
I'll be surprised if we get many more turns.
All right, let's do that, and then at least we can slow her down next turn.
All right, so give me explicit instructions. What am I doing first?
Do submachine gun. Doesn't matter. And then tactical shotgun on the Matriarch.
Yeah, Bunston in the chat says Carrion doesn't need to die, but we want it to die so we can put it on top.
Yeah, so that's what plays into the Visionary doing her suggestion.
Yeah.
Because then we can get rid of what are we going to get rid of? A Dark in the Sky?
Yeah, deal me the damage. Like,
It's
right.
only a third of your life. I hope that like raptors don't come out and eat you for that.
hit points are there to be spent.
The
It's
only one
true.
we really need is the last one.
All right, I'm going to. Is there one in the trash? There's no carrion in the trash. Check it out just to make sure.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
3
there's
Dark in the Skies, and we got Huggin' the Muggin, and
Do we have Huggin and Muggin?
I thought we did.
Oh,
There's Huggin.
no.
Wait.
No,
Wait.
no, we put Unit on the bottom of the deck.
Oh, that's right. We
Oh, yes. Okay. All right, good. So what are we doing? We're smiting the
All right,
Transgressor?
smite I need to do an extra damage, so yeah, smite the Transgressor on Carrion Fields. And then exercise Carrion Fields. We're going to go exercising on the Carrion Fields. Sounds
Yeah.
lovely. Hey, resources.
All right, so I was going to suggest that she maybe put the...
Maybe you should do this thing.
Just a suggestion, but... All right, and then what was the second card that we were gonna try and
Visionary
put?
the Visionary is so passive aggressive. Either the mask or Eugen, I think.
Yeah, let's get. I don't like the cohorts. All right, top of the deck.
Yeah, there's no more Dark in the Skies, so the mask won't come out on its own anyways, but Eugen will. So I would request that you let me try to get Wrathful Retribution.
Yeah, sure.
That sounds good.
I'm completely on board with that.
Anything that I can use.
All right, you're gonna get Divine Sacrifice and Absolution.
Good.
That's not bad.
I am pleased.
What would you like to get rid of?
Oh. Now, finally, I have something I might be able to use Zealous Offense for, but I don't feel like that's ever going to be used now. So, Zealous Offense. We were being zealous, and we're discarding Zealous Offense.
This is where Obsidian Field comes out. And
That's
you're
it?
like, no.
Oh!
Called it.
Anna had a prophetic vision. And you knew that Carrion Fields was coming out too, I bet. Somehow.
just because Visionary told me. That's all. I should really have thought about my turn, shouldn't I?
Jeremy, do you have another suggestion or any way to control the villain on your turn?
Let's see. I don't believe I do. Nope.
You can just hide in
So
your
I can
cocoon.
go for violence then.
Yeah, I think it's time for violence.
Yeah, I can go with violence. Okay. See, whatever I put in, I'm going to end up having to destroy.
Or destroy something, so other people's things.
I'm not sure. Do other people have things that they don't mind losing? Probably not.
I can, if need be, you can get rid of prejudice.
Okay. Any other offerings?
Fanatic doesn't
I
have
have
anything.
0.
I have nothing.
Okay. Yeah, tricky decisions then. Because it would be fun to put Riveting Crane in and start to redirect some things. So that's a lot of fun with Jack Handle.
Oh wait, actually that's the irreducible one.
Oh no, okay, sorry, yeah.
Or wait, which one are we talking about? Oh yeah, so
Oh
damage
yeah,
dealt.
it's actually the one that I was thinking of you don't have. Yeah,
Okay.
actually if you just
Mantis
want
or
to
whatever?
eat one of those styles up, then
Yeah, let's do that. Put one of those in.
Either one.
Don't care. Remind me what Riveting Crane does again.
Riveting
Keep
Crane
using it in my
takes
head.
any subsequent damage after you deal it to a target is irreducible.
Okay,
So.
right. Yeah, I don't care about that either then. That's fine. So, yeah. Yeah, and then we'll get a strike. And destroy
Obsidian
Riveting
Field.
Crane. Yep. Hit all the things.
Fuck. Alright, and we were going to get rid of the Riveting Crane, yeah?
Yep.
So Adam, it could be good again to do the nitrogen rounds in case some birds come out. Then Mr. Fixer could relatively safely jackhandle all the birds.
Yeah.
Are we
let me
keeping
see what
Obsidian out?
Potentially, we'll
Oh,
see
yeah,
what.
keep the obsidian out.
Yeah, definitely.
Always say no.
I have incendiary rounds.
Feel free if you want to use them. I know it's fine. We can work something out.
Yeah, I'm sure we can manage.
No, let's do that. I'll reload. I'll put the.
In play?
Actually, hold on a sec. I think I want to unload.
Yeah, I was going to say, if we're talking about like...
I'm not going to have another turn, I don't think.
Yeah, if we're talking major violence.
Yeah. So let's
All right.
do that. Let's unload
Now, will you get to use
as many
plus one
powers
still
as I have
embolden?
guns in play. So I
Yeah,
want to.
you get to use 4 powers because of embolden.
Sweet.
Oh, so basically aim and then
Yeah,
everything.
and then
Aim
all-
first.
How is it for?
Aim all
Because
the things.
Because I have embolden, and then I have one power per gun card in play.
Okay.
So 3 gun cards, that's 3 powers,
Wow.
plus 1 embolden.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
then,
sorry, that's 3 guns, yeah.
so then aim, and then
then
doesn't
shoot everything.
Yeah,
Ooh.
with all the guns.
Awesome. I
All right.
approve.
Aim, what are we shooting first?
Submachine gun first, just for funsies. Oh shoot, I got the obsidian field too.
Yep.
Yeah, oh yeah. Plus 2 damage.
And all the damage is
It's
irreducible.
all irreducible. We get to see all that lovely magenta.
Alright,
Actually,
and then...
he's going to take a ton of damage.
What's next?
Prejudice is fine. On the Matriarch.
Nice.
This is a really tense game.
It's
yeah.
going to be pretty close.
And I assume we're tactically shotgunning the Matriarch in the face?
Yep.
That was 13 damage to her from you.
That was awesome.
Wow.
And another shotgun. You can't have both.
Alright.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
gonna
ready
put
to
you
get
at-
rid of
That's going
Ready.
to put you at 1 health, so probably. All right, now I can finally do more damage, but do I want to? Oh, now that I have a decision, it's hard. I mean, this really is a situation where, like, Divine Sacrifice could potentially save the team and have Fanatic go down. So that's not too bad. But she also might survive if she doesn't play that.
Yeah.
Decisions.
Yeah.
Decisions.
I would
decisions.
addressing the chat. I would say that Iron Leg is the saddest, but I think that Spite's probably the darkest deck.
Mm.
And wait till you hear Spite's music. Oh my goodness. Like, I actually said in our meeting when we were going over the music, I actually, like, the first thing I said after we listened, I was like, oh my god, I feel like I need to take a shower.
I can't wait to hear it.
Alright, so what do we want to do, Fanatic?
Let's try to bring the pain, Brutal Censure, and try to draw something more damaging. Because with Obsidian Field, I'm still going to be doing 4 damage, so that's going to be 7 total for me on my turn, which is pretty solid.
Yeah.
And either getting a Wrathful Retribution or the breastplate would be handy. But I didn't. I got another Undaunted.
Another Undaunted, yeah.
Someone in the chat
this is gonna be
said,
close.
yeah. And hopefully I'll draw something that I can use next turn if I get a turn. I mean, I can use those cards, but...
And another Absolution.
Okay. I can discard all these cards I don't want.
Alright, so let's see here. I guess is Mind Spike? Is that... As I don't know that we necessarily... need to Psychic Maelstrom. It would be less.
I mean, you're not gonna kill her, right? So.
Well, I would do as much damage as you can.
Yeah, because who knows who's gonna make it through the environment turn? You know what I mean?
Right.
Can we get Carrion Fields to be the lowest? I guess not. Because Expatriette is down to 4. Like, if a Raptor comes out, it's going to be biting Expatriette no matter what.
I
guess
that
you could
won't kill me outright.
Well, if I Mind Spike, I can get Carrion Fields down below. Because we're getting... That's going to deal 3, and it's boosted...
Yeah. I'd rather hit her with it, though, really.
Yeah.
Versus a chance of maybe, you know?
Yep, I agree.
And we've seen 2 Raptors already, so...
Doing a... Yeah, I don't know. Do what you want. I don't think there's a bad decision.
This is where I fall back on my default position, which is do all the damage. When in doubt, deal damage. That's what I do. So.
Yeah.
All right. Does anybody want
Fanatic?
Yeah, Fanatic, definitely.
End of days.
Well, probably not. That's all right. I approve of that card. I'll discard one of the Undaunteds. Man, to have a Divine Focus would be great.
Cocoon and watch them all die in agony.
You might want to say yes here. What do you guys think?
Yeah, and I have plenty of cards to get rid of, so it's not like I would be losing much.
I never say yes to this.
I never say yes after.
Yeah, but this is a situation
I never have before in history.
It's a situation where you might want to. I mean, if she plays the card that deals us all 4 damage, I guess it won't matter.
Does she have that? I thought she's played them all.
What's the name of the card again? Horrid Cacophony?
Yeah, there's 2 in there. I don't know how many there are.
Oh yeah, she only has 2.
So she's not going to play that.
She's not going to play that. She's going to play a bunch of birds, and they're not going to do anything until her next turn. So actually, yeah, you may as well say no. Okay.
I think keep it. I think that's our only shot at getting
I guess, yeah,
damage.
we can always
Next
not
turn.
have Mr. Fixer kill us all. We can say no. But if we die because of that,
That would be really frustrating.
all right. So this is
Yeah.
Oh
okay,
yeah!
Field.
Look at that.
Nice work.
Punched with a giant, tiny T-Rex fist.
Okay, we can do this now, right?
I want another carrion field. All right. So don't kill a bird, or they will kill us all.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Oh, we got this, though.
screwed then.
We got
It
this.
seems I can't do damage then.
I think you need to not do anything.
Can you put out
Oh, you can put a tire
fire
on.
iron?
Put
Yeah.
on fire iron. Okay.
Because it'll switch.
Good plan. Good
Yeah,
plan.
the Matriarch. That's good. That's a good
I like
call.
that. Yeah. Yeah, okay, and then I'll do Bitter Strike.
The chat asks if you can blow up Jack Handle in the middle, ending the AoE, but you can't because you do your
Yeah.
damage and all of that resolves, and then you destroy the hero card. So, unfortunately not.
Yeah, put the Matriarch with a tire iron.
And unfortunately, you don't get to
Cool.
finish her off with a tire iron. That would be nice.
What are we getting rid of? The tire iron?
Yeah, okay.
You can get rid of prejudice.
Well, no, tire iron because Mr. Fixer's not going to go again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, realistically, I need you guys to finish this.
You don't know.
Okay,
Maybe
that's
we're gonna
fine.
throw the game right now. You don't
Yeah.
know, John.
Maybe.
Shotgun to the face.
I'm
End it.
attacking the birds,
You're going to play Runway style.
Adam's going to end it by death.
but not the matriarch.
Incendiary rounds, tactical shotgun.
Yeah,
Yeah, game
let's do
over.
it.
Boom.
Burn her with fire.
Boom. And here we are, folks. You think you're so angsty? Take
Wow.
that.
I can't believe we pulled this out. That was awesome.
That
Yeah,
was a really good game.
super
Yeah.
close. Wow.
Nice work. Nice work. Wow.
Oh, running mascara.
She looks so pouty.
Oh my god, I can't even believe you just beat me. Or something.
Wow. That was intense.
That was
cool.
really good. I'm very pleased with the outcome of that game. All four of us still standing. That's amazing.
Mm.
Adam,
I thought the show
we all
went
agreed
back.
we were going to finish the game with 6 hit points. You need to be on the ball
I know, seriously.
Sorry. I spent it on powers.
here. That's true. You used it for the embolden.
Yeah, it's Fanatic's fault then.
Well, I can't help myself. I just have to hit other people at all times and myself.
I always like to upload. I started this last time.
You could tag it as a potential spoiler.
Oh yeah, how do you do that?
Press cancel and check the box.
There it is.
Oh.
Upload.
That was really good. I am glad that we pulled it out.
Good
Yay.
game, everyone. That was really good.
All right, and just because it's just the heck of a guy that I am, since we didn't get to hear it because we actually did win,
But we almost heard it.
we almost heard it. So I'm going to go to the... This is another thing that you guys will notice. I don't know if this is in a shipping version yet, is it? Where you can hear the music from the multiverse?
That's not in the shipping version yet.
It's not in the shipping version. So starting with the next version, if you want to hear the music, just go to the multiverse page for any character or environment, any villain or environment, and you will hear their music. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to turn up the music on this hang on a sec, because it's the unmastered version, so it's lower. So let's do this music volume up.
And Anna and Adam I will just have to imagine.
You'll just have to imagine how amazing it is. We'll send you a link to it in a minute, Adam. Her music is very angsty. Do we want to say the special thing about this music, John? Are we allowed to say the special thing about this music?
You could go to the credits.
Well, if I go to the credits, then they're not going to be able to hear the music anymore.
Well, you could just wait.
I could just wait.
I'm hearing someone's Twitch stream delay.
That was mine. I was trying to see if I could hear it.
I had the same idea, but I was too late.
That's a good idea.
Could have worked. Could have worked.
I'm like, I'm hearing myself.
Oh, Fanatic wants to hear Spite's music as well. All right. So you can hear, so that's the Matriarch's sort of angsty. I'll just tell you, this is the only note that we got from Greater Than Games when they were saying, here's what the Matriarch's music should sound like. Evanescence. All right, so here comes Spite. You're going to need a shower after you listen to this.
Oh, good.
Oh, so creepy. So creepy, I gotta turn it off. All right, anyway.
It's impressively creepy.
All right, so let me turn this down. So the special thing about the Evanescence Matriarch music is that you might have heard that there was a woman's voice singing in that music, and that woman's voice is Jennifer from Greater Than Games.
Ooh.
She's an amazing graphic artist and a singer, so it turns out.
True story.
Ah, man! And Mario Fanatic XV calls us out. That's exactly right. So we went back and forth about it over and over again about the difference between the Dreamer and Spite in terms of what the differences would be. And we actually had a lot of conversations about it. And you will hear when we get to the Dreamer exactly what was the outcome of those conversations.
Yeah. The key is that Spite
so
is
exciting.
creepy ice cream truck man.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, Spite's an ice cream truck, and Dreamer's a music box. That's the subtle difference.
Wow.
So subtle. All right. Do we want to take a few questions? We've done that a couple times. If there's anybody...
Sure.
Excuse me,
Sure.
from
Special questions for Adam or Anna, or us handle guys, I guess.
If anyone has a question about a Disney cruise, I could answer those. Since that's where I was last week.
Did you meet Iron Man?
I actually did. They had a life-size, Iron Man suit. But you couldn't meet Iron Man, but I did get to meet Captain America.
That's better anyway.
Yeah, if you're lame.
America.
Iron Man all the way.
No.
I have no opinion about this. How's the weather over here? Well,
It feels like
This is
there's a
my
Marvel
specialist
Civil War
subject.
about to break out here.
Like a civil war.
Team Cap.
the weather here is rainy and cold-ish, but it feels like spring, and there's been a lot of wind the last couple of days.
So here in
I'm not
Halifax,
hoping we get out in my garden.
Fan of Fanatic asks, who is my fave villain to draw? I actually love to draw Baron Blade. He's just my favorite. He's just so classic villainy.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like the quintessential bad guy.
Yeah. And there are now a number of different iterations of him, so I get to play around with that, and that's a lot of fun. So.
Very cool, very cool. If Spite were an ice cream flavor, he'd be praline. Are you?
It's Wayne's World. Quote.
Yeah, Wayne's World.
Excellent.
Garth, can I be Frank? Sure. Can I still be Garth?
If I could bring one licensed superhero into Sentinels, who would it be? I'm a big fan of Invincible in the Image Comics universe. I like that comic, and I really like all the heroes in that.
I was sure it was going to be Howard the Duck.
No,
Will the
or
video
Hellboy.
game get the updated art? For
I love
villains?
Hellboy, but
Oh,
Ooh,
cool.
nice. Yeah. Will video game get the updated art for villains from the new version of the oversized cards? Most likely, that's going to be yes. But how you're going to see that is still yet to be determined. So we do have plans that we would like to have it in there. Yes.
I have a question for Adam, actually.
Sure.
Do you have any tips on somebody who wants to learn how to draw in any fashion?
Do it a lot. That's the same tip that everyone gives, but really, like, getting. I have a joke with Christopher that what an artist does is look at pictures, and it's only like half a joke. That's I actually spend probably about as much time looking at other artists as I do drawing myself.
Okay, that makes sense.
So the way that I started was just like copying things that I like, and then seeing, and I still do that to a degree. I go like, oh, that's really cool. I like how he drew that nose on this one time, But yeah, there are a couple books by Ben Caldwell. One's called Action Cartooning, and one is called let's say Drawing Fantasy Comics or something like that. And they are much more simplified drawing books, but they're really great for getting the basics down in characters. So even if you don't want the outcome to be super cartoony, it's good to it's a good way to start.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know if that helps.
Interesting.
It does a bit, actually. I'm trying to learn to draw, and it's going very slowly because these things take a lot of time. Yeah.
I guess, and when you say, you're looking at art, you're actually like really looking at it, not just like I'm reading comics,
Right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, whenever I read comics, I'll read it once through really fast, and not really pay attention to much of what's drawn, because the moment I look at what's drawn, I get really absorbed in it. So I read it through and get the plot, and then I go back and then really look at every panel and the page structure and all that stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. So now here we have a question. Have any of you played the Cauldron expansion? If so, what do you think? Now that's obviously, I think, a question probably for Adam as part of the creator of the original game. But I will mention sort of the follow-up question there. Do we support custom hero villains? If that's a question for us. At some point, it would be a goal of ours to support a mod community for the video game. Now,
especially on Steam.
Exactly. Now, we are not promising that yet, because that would be a pretty tall order, and it would obviously be very dependent on if the economics of the sales of the game support it. But it is something that we've always sort of wanted to do, especially because the engine that we've built at this point is pretty robust. The actual implementation of the Rook City decks was pretty quick, honestly. In terms of the engine was already able to do most of what the game needed it to do. And the similar thing is going to happen for Infernal Relics. With each additional expansion, there's one or two new things that needs to be added to the engine, but generally speaking, the engine can do a lot of things. Does this card deal damage? Does it heal? Does it do X, Y, or Z? And so as a result, we're building up an engine that could be modded, I don't want to say easily, but readily. So
that's really cool to know.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
People are talking about Enclave of the Ending.
Yeah. Thanks for all the Enclave love. That was probably my favorite deck to draw. Also, so I'm glad everybody likes it. It definitely took longer per art than anything else that I've done.
That was my guess looking at it, because it seemed so intricate and detailed in a way that a lot of the art, it was even more so than a lot of the previous art. So
yeah, actually, one thing that we find fun to do and interesting to do here is bring your environments to a 3D life almost, Adam. I was wondering if you had any thoughts about that from what you've seen, or interpretation of your stuff.
As far as the environments?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that they've all been really good at conveying the feel of what I'd envisioned.
Well, and I will say this too, since I know that
like the cell shading, the strong outlines on everything, like that, it really gets the comic feel without overworking your eyes, basically, without it being too busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that was actually a very big learning experience, how we were going to do the environments. And I do know that, like, specifically, probably even more so than with Christopher, I know that Adam, you have a lot of ownership over the look of how this world exists, because it was your artwork. And I know that there was definitely us as a company, and working with you guys, we had to build up the trust there that what are we going to make Megalopolis look like? Is it going to look right? What is what is Insula Primalis going to feel like when you're actually playing it? And that was something that we had to go back and forth a number of times to make sure that we were staying true to what the environment felt like, as you say, but also giving it a new life, because it was now going to be sort of in 3D as opposed to just a 2D sort of illustration. So,
yeah, and the nature of how we built them has changed quite a bit over time, because the initial idea was that they were going to be like actually live rendered in the game,
emotion,
and so and so it was really cool. But we found, we just found the performance issues were the biggest problem, and it was just untenable. So, but yeah, so we're still we're working in a sort of mixed mode at this point, where if we can get something that looks cool, we'll sort of make an environment. Like if you look at Rook City, you pull that one up, Jeremy. It's actually a city with the Pike Industrial Complex in the middle of it. So there is sort of a space to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you go show cards, you might be able to see it a little better.
okay. Yeah, there we go.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's super
we
cool.
incorporate some things from the cards and stuff as well. Like we really try to get, like, we look at the different cards and, like, there's gargoyles, let's get those in there and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
I actually think the background art has improved over the last years. I mean, that seems much nicer to me than the earlier stuff. Not that the earlier stuff is bad.
Well, no, what you're seeing in
improvement.
that is actually what we were just talking about, the sort of evolution of our process. Because initially, like specifically Insula Primalis, let's look at that real quick. Because Insula Primalis was begun as our first environment that was actually going to be live rendered in the game. And so as a result, we made a lot of choices in how it was initially built that were in support of that idea. And then similarly with, I think it was Ruins of Atlantis was our second environment. And so this one had a little bit more detail. And this is when we were starting to realize, it might actually not work out so great for these to be live rendered. Then we actually made the decision that they were not going to be live rendered. And then that allowed us to have a city like Megalopolis, which has this crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, on my like, fancy, big, recent iMac, this is like 2 frames per second.
Yeah, exactly. So this is like crazy. And then similarly with, the Wagner Mars base, there's a number of things like the fire in the biosphere and some other kind of stuff where we started using particle effects that we never would have been able to render. At the time, we were only building it for mobile devices, so it was definitely not going to run live on the device. And so, that was when we finished that, we shipped the original game, and the first expansion environment we did was Silver Gulch. And at this point, we knew for a fact we are absolutely not going to be rendering these live on the GPU. Let's go ahead and make them as detailed and interesting as we want. Plus, what you're actually seeing right now is even an improvement from what's in the shipping game right now, because Unity 5 came out, and we got a nice sort of boost to some of the graphical qualities of some of the things with some new shaders and some new textures on a lot of the environments. So you'll actually see that all of the environments have gotten a nice little bit of an update in this 1.3 version that's going to be shipping in the next couple weeks. All right, well, it is 12 minutes to 10. We beat the Matriarch. We answered a number of questions. I think it's about time to call it a night, unless anybody has anything specific they wanted to say finally. Anna? Adam?
No, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. It's always fun to have one of the original creators on the stream with us.
Always great to have you guys on.
Though, is it?
All right, good. Well, thank you, everybody. This will go up on YouTube and Twitch as well tomorrow morning. And don't forget, there's going to be a cool new something announced tomorrow morning in the Greater Than Games camp. So keep your eyes peeled on their Facebook and Twitter, and ours as well, because we'll be helping them announce it as well, I think. So it'll be a nice surprise, I think.
And then next week, the chairman will make his appearance. and
Awesome.
the organization.
Where is he?
No, don't click on him yet. Don't spoil it.
You still can't tell who
So
he
you
is.
still can't see him.
Yeah.
It says
still-
right there on the screen who he is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Scroll down.
All right, so that's it. Good night, everybody. We will see you in a week.
So yeah.